So shit's about to really go down in 2027. Do you feel that too? I know for a fact that I'm not the only channeler talking about this. If you weren't aware, ascension, which we're all in the process of right now, happens in like these 7-year cycles, these 7-year waves. The last wave, the last cycle, was in 2020. And before that, it was basically the end of 2012 when there was that whole thing with the Mayan calendar. So it does happen in 7 years, more or less. Like you can still feel the effects maybe on a year or so, like on either end of that 7-year choice point moment. Needless to say, 2020 was the last one. 2027 is going to be the next one. And you better fucking believe it's going to be intense, okay? This is going to be like 2020 on crack. So many people are going to wake up and become spiritual, become conscious during this time. If you thought there's a lot of awakenings happening in 2020, then you haven't heard anything yet. Like it's about to get insane. People you didn't think were going to ascend, people you never would have expected to be on this path of spirituality, they're gonna wake the fuck up around 2027. And other things that are gonna happen are twin flame shit. So if you're on the twin flame journey, likely it's like you're gonna meet your twin flame for the first time if you haven't met them yet in 2027 or around there, or you're gonna meet your twin flame again if you have met them. You're in a separation, there's gonna be some sort of reunion happening. It's very important for these twin flames to come together to anchor this unconditional love and unity on the planet. But what does this mean for us right now? Because as of filming this is 2024. We still got a little ways to go, right? Well, I was watching actually a twin flame video on this timeline from one of my favorite twin flame teachers, and it sparked like these downloads, these insights all of a sudden. So I know a lot of people have been having a rough time. I would say almost everyone on the spiritual awakening path, anyone really that identifies as a light worker, a light bringer, a starseed, whatever right now, has had a very intense and transformative time since we entered the year of the dragon at the beginning of February 2024. And it's just been this onslaught ever since, right? Is this just me? Let me know. Let me know in the comments. I'm curious if you're picking up what I'm putting down here. But yeah, it's been fucking intense. It's been fucking intense. What can I say? I don't think I need to say anything because I think you've been feeling it, yeah? That said, how it relates to like this projection of these cycles, the 7-year cycles. So at the beginning of the year of the dragon, this like kind of mantra was given to me: creation or destruction for the year of the dragon. Like this can be year of creation, the best year of your life, or the year of destruction. I have since gotten more information on this, okay? So a lot of people, like, because there's been so much destruction, it's been negative, it's been challenging, it's been rough. People are like, oh no, I fucked it up, I'm on the year of destruction, like I did it. No. Nothing went wrong there, most likely, if you're watching this in any case. You're in alignment with a higher timeline. So what the dragons tell me is that creation must first look like destruction. And so actually, for those of you on the creation timeline, like this accelerated ascension timeline is what that is, you're going to be experiencing like more destruction than necessarily someone who's on the destruction timeline, because you have to release that which no longer serves you to fully ground and anchor into this higher version of yourself. So that's kind of what's been happening. That said, you'll know if you're on this like accelerated ascension timeline if things start to lighten up. Maybe like nowish, as of filming this, it's like July 2024. This is where the energy really starts to teeter, to shift, is what I'm sensing. But really what I got here, the downloads I was given upon watching this video on these timelines, was that while this 2024 is like a year of purging and destruction and releasing it, really going heavy into that dragon's fire, like Daenerys in Game of Thrones, right? Like going into the fire, but then coming out with these baby fucking dragons. That is you, friend, if you're watching this. So this is 2025 energy, okay? 2024 is the all-consuming fire that's gonna make or break people. If you keep on keeping, when you emerge in 2025, this is gonna be a super chill year. It's gonna be a year of just, you can like breathe, you have space, things are working out, they're flowing. Probably for most people watching, it's gonna be like the chillest year you've ever had in your life, like the most rewarding year you've ever had in your life, where you have rewards for all this work, this energy work you've been putting in. And then basically that's like a break year for us, because then once we get into 2026, it's going to start ramping up again slowly but surely. And like the closer we get to 2027, the more intense that energy is going to get yet again. I don't know how exactly that's going to manifest, but don't let it freak you out or fool you and be like, oh God, everything's going to fall apart again. No, if you're on this accelerated ascension timeline, if you're watching this video, then basically you are being forged into this master, this teacher, this guide. You are going into the fire first. You are doing this shit first. Everyone else, they're going to have to do it eventually too if they're ascending, but you're doing it first, so that when 2027 comes and things are intense again, you are going to be like this Zen fucking master that's just like holding the light and can guide all these people that are just waking the fuck up. And they're like, oh my God, spiritual awakening, what do I do? You're like, let me tell you about spiritual awakenings, friend. I've had one of those or so. So yeah, like just rest assured, all of this is to say that you are in perfect divine alignment. Even if things feel crazy, that's your ego freaking out. I'm sure if you just take a moment now to ground into your soul, you can feel how you are exactly where you're meant to be at this time. You are ascending. So I'm curious, let me know if this video is resonating. And also, for my data, because I see myself as a sort of spiritual scientist, let me know when you had your spiritual awakening, or when you met your twin flame. Like, what was a significant choice point moment for you? Was it perhaps around 2020? Was it perhaps around 2012, 2013? I'm curious to know. And then finally, if this is you, that you're resonating with this, you're ready to step up to the next level, I'm just gonna throw out an invite for you. I am doing a free workshop series. It's 4 entirely free workshops where you can just vibe with high vibe people and get some guidance. It's called Social Media for Healers. And don't let the title fool you. It's not necessarily so much about social media as it is using social media as a tool and a channel to own your voice, to be your authentic self, to get your truths out there so that you can be this leader, this guide, this mentor that holds the light come 2027. So if you want to do that, I will leave a link to that in my link tree. It'll also be on my website, ownyourpowers.com/social media for healers. Hope to see you there. Either way, friend, I'm sending you so much love on your journey. You got this. Stay powerful.